Hello guys, سلام بچه ها, how are you? So my name is Azin and I teach you Persian language. Today I'm going to teach you two opposite adjectives and I chose wet and dry for this lesson, but I'm not just going to mention the words that we say for dry and wet, but I'm going to tell you how do we turn these adjectives into verb, and also the synonyms, also different levels of these adjectives. I mean different levels of wetness or dryness, and also different meanings that each of these adjectives can get. So let's get started. So how do we say, okay, a frog is singing behind me. How do we say dry in Persian? We say خشک. Oh, he's getting mad. Okay, we say خشک. این پارچه خشکه. This cloth is dry. اینجا زمین خشکه. اینجا زمین خشکه. اگه غذا بذارن من حرف بزنم. And how do we say wet in Persian? We say خیس. این پارچه خیسه. این پارچه خیسه. This cloth is wet. We got different levels of wetness. For example, we got the word damp in English, and in Persian we got the word نمدار. نمدار. این پارچه نمداره. نمدار. You can't squeeze water out of it, but it's still moist. It's slightly or moderately wet. We say نمدار.
موی خیس و نمدار خیلی حساس‌تر و شکننده‌تر نسبت به یک موی خشک هست و
نمدار is an adjective and the noun is nam. It means moisture. Nam. And you can turn it into verb, which is نم گرفتن. So when we say دیوار نم گرفته, it means the wall is getting destroyed, a kind of wall like this. Okay? So نم گرفته. نم گرفتن is a verb containing the word نم, and that means when something is getting destroyed because of humidity and turning like this. We can make different adjectives with the word nam, not just نمدار. We also got نمناک, نمور, and these two words have a slight negative meaning, like when we say اتاق نمور or اتاق نمناک. Well, what comes into mind is a room that smells bad, and yes, you're not comfortable in that kind of room. And نمدار has a synonym, and that's تر. تر. For example, این پارچه تره. It means it's slightly wet. این چوب خشکه. See? این چوب خشکه. But این چوب تره. See? It doesn't get broken. این تره. این خشکه. We also got another synonym for نمدار, and that's مرطوب. مرطوب. And it is used also for describing weather. For example, هوای این شهر مرطوبه. مرطوبه. It means the weather is humid here. But it's not that we just use مرطوب for weather, for describing weather. For example, I can say این پارچه مرطوبه. That's okay. Or for example, for moisturizing lotion, we say کرم مرطوب کننده or لوسیون مرطوب کننده. We don't say لوسیون نمدار کننده. No, we don't say that. The word خشک also has other meanings other than dry. For example, it also means wither, you know. For example, the other day my mom called me and she said, آذین یکی از گیاهات خشک شده. آذین یکی از گیاهات خشک شده. So it means آذین, one of your plants has withered. How do we turn خشک and خیس into verb? We simply add the verb کردن to them and they will be a compound verb. خشک کردن means to dry and خیس کردن means to wet. And if you add the verb شدن, شدن, خیس شدن means to get wet and خشک شدن means to get dry. For example, با اتو این پارچه رو خشک کردم. با اتو این پارچه رو خشک کردم. It means I dried this piece of fabric with an iron.
چطوری موهای فرمون رو خشک کنیم؟
Or, for example, اشتباهی این پارچه رو خیس کردم. اشتباهی این پارچه رو خیس کردم. It means I made this piece of fabric wet by mistake. امیدوارم این تا 2 ساعت دیگه خشک بشه. امیدوارم این تا 2 ساعت دیگه خشک بشه. I hope this get dried in 2 hours. پوستم خشک شده. پوستم خشک شده. My skin has got dried. باید مرطوبش کنم. I should moisturize it. Also, the word خشک is referred to people who have inflexible thoughts. For example, when we say آقای سهرابی افکار خشکی داره. افکار خشک. It means Mr. Sohrabi has inflexible thoughts, and it's a very negative adjective, you know, like you can't change their mind, you can't impress them, and it's mostly referred to very religious people that are full of bias and things like that. Guys, Azin from Future here. I wanted to mention that خشک is not just used for describing inflexible thoughts, but it's also used for describing inflexible things. Like when I say بدنم خشکه, it means my body is inflexible. بدنم خشکه. نمیتونم راحت برقصم. My body is inflexible. I can't dance comfortably. Okay, maybe I should mention also another adjective in this lesson, and that's ابکی. ابکی. For example, سوپ ابکی. And there's another one, and that's آبدار. آبدار, like میوه آبدار. میوه آبدار. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I'm going to make videos for all the Persian adjectives like this. I mean, I will choose two opposite adjective and analyze them like this. So please stay tuned, and your comments, your likes, give me so much motivation. Thank you for giving me feedback, and bye. خداحافظ.